Hi, today we're going to see how to convert a Notion form into PDF files on automation. For this demonstration, we are going to discuss about mileage reimbursement form. And as you can see, I have created a simple form over here where once the user fills in all the details and they click on submit, the responses will come under the responses view in the database. I've already added two entries out of the particular form and now I'm looking to convert these entries into PDF files on automation. For this, I'll be using a tool known as PDF Output. PDF Output will help me create PDFs on automation from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. So Notion database is where all the information is already added, and a Google document is where I'll be editing the template to convert to PDF files. You can create any document such as reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that you're looking to generate on everyday basis on a business with this exact automation system. Click on create PDF and quickly sign in, and then we will see how the automation will work out to generate the PDF. So I'm going to quickly sign in over here and then we will see all the other steps needed for the automation to work. Once you log in, the very first thing which you need to do is you need to connect a Notion database. So I already have this database available which I'm looking to connect. So click on add Notion database. And now let's copy the database title which I already have on my workspace. So I'll just copy this title and I'm now going to add this database inside the selection screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on select pages over here and then put the database title inside the search pages. We should be able to add the form from the list over here. Whenever you're looking to add a database, always put it inside the search pages and then add it. Do not select from the top level pages that you see over here to add the database because that doesn't make the experience correct and the database may not be added up correctly. Also, ensure that if your database is connected with other databases through relation properties, so let's say my mileage reimbursement form is connected with database A and database B through relation properties, you need to add database A and database B inside the search pages field so that the PDF file which will be created will have all the relation and roller values appear correctly on the document. Otherwise, the relation and roller values will not be visible in the PDF file generated. Let's click on allow access and now we should get access to the mileage reimbursement form which we can use for the remaining steps. You should be able to see your particular database appear in the drop down over here. If it is not visible, simply click on reload database and it should definitely show the database for your use case. So let's wait for a few seconds as it is going to load the mileage reimbursement form and then we will be able to proceed further with the rest of the steps. So once the database will be loaded up, you will need to add a document to that and we will be adding a document, and after that we need to map all the fields of the database one by one onto the document to generate a PDF file. Okay. So let me try reloading this page once and then let's see if the database is already loaded up correctly and then I will show you the rest of the steps. So you can see the mileage reimbursement form is already showing up. If I click on this and if I scroll down, I should be able to see all the properties of the database appear over here one below the other. Let's add a document for this. So click on add Google document. If you already have a mileage reimbursement template file available on your drive, click on existing document and choose the document that is already available on your drive. I don't have any such document available, so what I'll do is I'll instead add a new demo document. So this will create me a new document with all the placeholders automatically added for my use case. So you can see every placeholder of the database already created over here right inside double curly brackets. So we have date of travel, we have EMP name, we have miles traveled, we have purpose. All the fields are already a part of the database over here. So when the PDF will be generated, these fields inside double curly brackets will be replaced with the values from the database that we see over here, and the PDF will be generated out of that. Okay. So the date of travel will be fetched from the date of travel that you see over here. Similarly, the employee name will be fetched from the employee name that you see over here and all the other fields like that. And if you want to add any properties onto the database, so let's say if I want to add purpose, so I just click on copy. I can go to the database wherever I want to add it and I can simply use Control V or Command V on my keyboard and it should definitely copy paste all the properties inside the database, inside the document wherever I need it. Okay. So you can simply use Control V or Command V on a keyboard and this will copy and paste all the properties of the particular database onto the document wherever you need it. Okay. And that is how the mapping needs to be done. And let us wait for a few seconds as it is still loading the database for us and we should be able to proceed further very soon. So everything is all set up. Now what I need to do is, let me select the previous document which I had already added, and we should be able to good to go. So this was the one which we were editing earlier. Now we need to define how the PDF file will be named. So I want to define the PDF file by the employee name that we see over here. Okay, so I will just select employee name from the drop down, and my PDF file will be named as per that. Alongside that, if you observe in your database, if any of the records are marked as ready to generate, the PDF will be created for those specific records, and then it will be stored in the PDF file section over here. So make sure you set your records as ready to generate whichever you're looking to convert to PDF, and then you proceed further with the generation of the PDF files. Okay. So now let me click on download PDF, and now I should be able to generate the PDF file for both the records as we have over here. It will generate the PDF file right inside the database over here, as well as it will store the PDF in the downloads folder on your computer. So if you click open this, you should be able to see the document with all the mappings correctly done. So we have all the fields automatically added and mapped over here as we had set out in this particular document. Similarly, let me open up the second document. Here also all the placeholders are automatically added up, and every field is accurately mapped with the database values. So we just created two documents where we mapped all the fields properties correctly with the database values. Now if you want to automate this process entirely, click on setup motion automation, and this will run the automation to generate the PDFs as and when it is required. So whenever a user will click on submit and a new entry will appear over here, you need to simply mark it as ready to generate, and it will instantly create the PDF for you right inside the database. This makes it really easy and convenient to use, as all the automations happen directly inside the database, and you do not need to use PDF output again and again to set up everything from scratch to create a PDF. This makes the process really convenient and simple and easy to set up, as all things you need to define once, and the PDFs can be generated lifelong as and when you are adding the records and putting it as ready to generate. I hope you liked the demonstration and you understood how to generate the PDFs and automation. If you still have any questions on this, use this chat bubble at the bottom of the page. Send me a message with your queries on the same, or else you can go to the bottom of the home page where you will find the contact window, and you can send me an email right away with your issues, and I'll be able to address the same. You can even book a free demo session where I'll be guiding you step by step on how to use this tool and take the best advantage of the automation that is available.